Hi, my name is Zvi. I'm a special education teacher in Petah Tikva, Israel, and I have the unbelievable luck and fortune to teach my students every year, which they teach me so much about everything in life, and I'm so grateful to them. And I'm just very excited and happy to be with these amazing Paulie and Daniel and Donna, amazing people who do amazing, amazing work. The weird question of the day, I guess, would be what salad do you like to eat in the morning?
Salad in the morning. Oh wow. I'm gonna dive right. Go for it, Polly.
French toast salad.
Which is
Ooh.
I don't know. I just made it up. Beet salad in the morning. That would be the salad I'd have. It would basically be like probably mixed greens with some French toast chopped up, some berries, whipped cream, and syrup. So it'd be just, it's actually
So
good.
tasty.
sounds great.
That's amazing.
And some egg. I put a hard-boiled egg in there.
Wow.
I don't know. I actually might make it tomorrow. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, do it. So Polly, who are you?
Me?
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you? I am the founder and CEO of the David Z Foundation, the organization that made it possible to have this collaboration with Zvi and his school, and that was because of the incredible donors that that support the foundation. And that was the reason we were able to do it. And the David Z Foundation, for those that don't know, it's a nonprofit organization that provides quality music programming for students around the world in memory of my brother, David Z.
Awesome. Well, I'm Dan Roeder. I'm the Chief Academic Officer for the David Z Foundation. And my job is basically working in partnership with schools and sometimes teaching the program, sometimes helping with the tasks. So I get to do a lot of different things in this position, and I feel very blessed as well to be with this great group of people. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Donna, one of our partners.
All right, you're not getting out of the salad question.
Oh, salad. Okay, sorry, salad. I'm gonna go classic fruit salad, like just blueberries, strawberries, some grapes, maybe. I'm feeling
That's
spicy.
actually a good answer.
Yeah, I know. I had time to think about it, and I was going to say fruit salad. Anyway, my name's Donna Guerin. I'm the founder of Global Lighthouse Studios, and I had the wonderful opportunity to be able to collaborate with the David Z Foundation and Zvi's School, and I'm super excited to be here today as we look at the song, The Way of the Righteous, and super excited to get started.
All right, so without further ado, we will go ahead and watch the video. We'll chat a little bit after that, and then we will pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes and watch the behind the scenes video together. And I think that really helps understand what this program is and what the students get to do.
Wake up, world, and try and open your eyes. We are brothers and sisters, no one needs to die. You can show your feelings without hurting anyone. You can use your words, don't have to use a gun. Weapons of this don't make any sense. You know a lyric will always be your best defense. The evil interaction is what we're breaking. Changing the world is what we're making. We want peace, we don't want war. We've been fighting each other and broke up the law. The way of the righteous precedes the Bible. Love and respect and the peace to survive. silence. Become before you do something harsh or rush. Cause one bad decision can make the world crash. The past is the past, let's live for today and find peace of mind in our own special way. Working together is the only solution. Take your place and join the revolution. We want peace, freedom, one more. We've been fighting each other and broke out the law. The way of the righteous precedes the Bible. Love and respect are the key to survival.
So awesome.
I love that song. So I have so much to say about it. So whoever wants to go first can, because I'll just be talking about it for a while. So
Well,
I think anyone who knows me, my belief in education is something which has gone through a long process, like an evolutionary process. And I have learned, before I had the unbelievable fortune meeting Paulie and Daniel and Donna, that project-based learning is absolutely, we're not living, I'm 45 years old. I was in elementary school, whatever, 500 years ago. The times have changed. The times have changed. The children have changed. It's not the same reality. With my own personal children, it's not the same reality. Everybody has iPhones and iPads and whatever. They pass information at stealth speeds. It's just something completely different. And when you're able to take a subject and do music and English and dancing and artwork and preparing decorations, so many different subjects into one unit while making it fun and attractive for the children, then their motivation and their openness to participate in the learning is double, triple, times 500, whatever. And taking a project like this, I think, is like the top of the top of the top in doing that. Music, English, these students, of course, the ones that you saw right now, they're not native English speakers. Some of them, this English is their third and sometimes fourth language. And they're coming in, they were excited to be in the Zoom lessons with Paulie, and Daniel entered and Donna entered, and they were excited because it was fun. It was meeting them in their lives, as opposed to, let's say, when we were kids, textbooks, copy from the board, you have to prepare for a test, we have to learn, you have to know how to write with different tenses and grammar, you have to know vocabulary lists. So here you bring the kids, you bring the students to the learning as opposed to putting the learning on them. And this program is the absolute top of the top of the top in terms of making learning fun and exceptionally meaningful. Exceptionally meaningful.
That was just so beautifully said, Zvi. I mean, can you explain this program to everybody, please?
I don't yeah, I don't know how to top that. I don't think we should let you go
No,
first.
but it's the truth. It's from my heart. Like
Yeah.
It's the truth for anybody watching. I'm a teacher. I get no money from Paulie. I get no money from Daniel or Don. I get nothing. This is totally from my heart. This is totally what I experience and what I believe in. The project begins with the Paulie and Daniel and Donna meeting the children, Zoom lessons. Everything's on that can make it even harder, which just shows how into it the students were. For over 4 months, they were meeting twice a week on Zoom lessons, not one-on-one in a classroom or in an auditorium, Zoom lessons. And they were logging on every lesson and participating, which tells you what? That they wanted to be there. And why did they want to be there? They wanted to be there because learning was fun and meaningful, and they felt like there was a purpose to what they were learning, as opposed to like when I was a child. Okay, you got vocabulary words, you have to know these words, you have spelling tests, you have to know these words, reading comprehension, you have a book report. So here we're allowing the children to come to us and learn the same things. And learn the exact same things. If I was giving them an English lesson, I would be doing creative writing, we would be doing vocabulary words, everything that a language teacher needs to do in a lesson. But here we're doing it just backwards. We're making it fun, very meaningful, and I believe this is something which will stay with them for many from a long time. I also saw, like with me personally, because I'm with them every day, because learning was fun and meaningful, then my connection with them was stronger. And by strengthening my connection with them, that meant that I was able to do other things aside from the David Z Foundation project with them, because they were closer to me, because they saw, wow, this teacher is fun. We're learning, we're doing things. We're not copying from the board and working from textbooks and doing boring things which they don't like. And it further strengthened my connection with them into other.
Yeah, that's interesting you said that too, because we don't really talk about that ever. Well, I never heard it from a teacher's perspective, where beyond the program, your bond with them is strong.
For sure.
Because you brought this to them. You were in the video too. You were part of the writing. You were part, like a contemporary, one of the students in a way. And but the other thing is, you said, I remember some of the students said that, like, even them working together, it strengthened their own connection, right? Because some of those
for sure. So our students
studying for tests and stuff, I remember those days, because we're basically around the same age, all of us. And I remember, but you study at home by yourself, and you take a test by yourself, and everything is like your grade, your study, your work. And anytime there was a collaborative project, it was obviously much more, not only fun, but like you said, I think it builds skills that are critical in real life. Because who does anything really alone? I mean, unless you're an artist at home, and even then you still have to deal with a gallery director, and you have to deal with your business manager, and everything is about how to work with other people.
I'll give you the perfect example. So our students are amazing students that they are in the school for mental health issues. Many of them are a little bit pushed away by society, and their social skills are not really as fine-tuned as let's say students of their age in a regular education school are. The thing which touched me more than anything was the day after the premiere of the video. Several students organized a meeting at one of the students' houses, and they baked cookies to hand out together in the school to their friends in the different classes. Now,
that's amazing.
For somebody else that may mean nothing, but for me it was so moving, because it was like, wow, that's so amazing. Because of the work with the David Z Foundation, these kids organized and initiated a social meeting where they baked cookies, they baked cakes, and they wanted to do it together and hand them out to their friends in school together, because of the amazing experience they had through the project. And I think that is like the ultimate success in a project, where like what you're saying, the social skills, like they're initiating and meeting by themselves with no teachers, no nothing, doing a project, for school for their other friends also. That was
And also
so
mention
moved.
like having something that'll last for a lifetime. I think one thing that excites us, I mean, and especially me being, a professional musician, has done music videos and TV shows and things that are final finished products. To me, there's nothing like having something that's complete that you can show or you can look back on. And I think that's one of the other things too, is like,
Yes.
you never really like, even when I was in school, I had really good grades. I was very good at school. It wasn't like straight A's, A plus, but I was pretty close to that, right? Mostly A's and B minuses at the B pluses at the most, right? So I was considered a really good student. But I never, I don't have one report card framed on my wall right now. I have my, my TV show, my albums. I have my awards over here. That's the stuff.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
show people on your phone, oh, look at my new music video, or look at this thing that I did. No one really goes around showing that to their peers. So I think that's the other thing too. It's like it gives them something, a concrete product that they can now forever. They did that song is there forever, and when they get older, it'll
Right.
always. And I think even just opening up to other students, not in their school, like when they leave your school, when they go and someone's like, oh, I saw your music video, now all of a sudden there's this sense of like, look what I did, I think that's why we focus a lot on the production aspect of it. I think one of the things that differentiates us from other programs that do, project-based learning or music, writing a song, whatever. So I don't know that they take it to the same level that we try to take it to. Like for us, it's like, this got to be something you could put on MTV, or VH1, and it's like full on, because we want that empowerment. We want that pride in the product,
When it tells the student, you matter, your words matter so much that we will, make this the highest production level we can because you matter. And I think that's just been an amazing reception that we've gotten when schools kind of see like, oh, okay, we were on Zoom, but now this is like a legit music video that we're making, and like,
right, or they find out how many hours we put in, like,
right.
I'm like, the days in the studio, like getting every little, let's fix that drum beat is not right, the idea that you're doing it for a song that these kids wrote, right? I think that's the thing too. Like you said, they matter. It's like, it's not just, oh yeah, that's a cute song, let's just record it. I think that's a big part of the process. Should we look at the
let's do the
Yeah.
behind the scenes?
Yeah, I just wanted to say too that tomorrow I'm going to be heading to the United Nations for the International Day of Peace for youth empowerment, and this is just everything. I mean, this is something that I will be sharing as a clear example of how you can use arts and music to empower students to take action or to get behind something. And so I just wanted to say that I'm really proud to be able to bring this to the United Nations when I go tomorrow to the UN, and also I have it also on the United Nations website as SDGs for action. So I just wanted to say that, and I will go ahead and pull
go
up.
get them, girl.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and I just, speaking to Zvi's point too about connection, it so happens that the artist for another music video that we did in New York is joining Donna tomorrow at the UN. So it's just kind of amazing. Yeah, Teresa's going to be there as well. So it's amazing the relationships that come from these programs.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because before we go into the behind the scenes, just to one other thing we didn't even talk about was having Adi and Jake in the video too. Another element, one of the things we like to do, because sometimes, people, and I'll be honest here, I've gotten criticism over the years of like, oh, why aren't the kids singing the song? Why aren't they playing the instrument? And it's like, because that's not what we do. There's you don't want them to learn how to play guitar. There's many great programs for that. It's not what we do. We're like trying to collaborate with artists, with producers, with editors. You know what I mean? It's a collaborative. And I think sometimes we have the kids sing, and they always sing on the choruses and stuff. But to me, the idea that they're in that video with a legit, I mean, Jake, the guitar player, was playing in Winger and David Lee Roth. He was David Lee Roth's guitar player, and he's playing the riff, the lick that one of the kids wrote that literally sang it. I mean, on a Zoom call, he just sang it.
Yeah.
He picked it out, and now he's doing it. And Adi is actually a very well-known Israeli singer. You know, the fact that they would take the time and sing it with all that power, the words that he wrote. You know what I mean? I think that's another element I find, you know, and I hope, you could, I don't know, we never really talk about, but I mean, I think they were pretty excited about it, but I feel there's an empowerment there too, when you're like, oh my God, like that person. I mean, when I was a kid, if you brought Gene Simmons and he was like in my video, I mean, I would die. You have to take the emergency room. I'd have a, you know what I'm saying? Because it's that sense of like that like, oh yeah, this is worth our time, our energy. You know, there's not a kiddie. I always like, and I work with kids, you know, from preschool, elementary, and all the way up for many, many, many years. And most of the stuff out there, I find it just tends to be, I go like this, but they're like kind of low quality and kiddie because, oh, they're for kids, you know. Oh, let's just use a drum machine. Goo, ga, goo, ga.
Oh, I got to sample that, Polly.
You know what I mean? And like, and they're using like a you know, cheapo camera or whatever. I mean, we've got like a Canon R6 with the, you know, with the most. So it's that level, I think, of production and bringing in those professionals that,
Oh my God.
you know, we hope they understand the, you know, that they feel that, you know.
I can speak for my students. They totally felt it. They totally have felt it. Totally. They're overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed.
That's great. Yeah. Well, that makes us happy. Well, let's show.
Awesome. Let's do behind the scenes.
A big part of this program is not just to write a song. This process is kind of a life lesson, right? It's like working well with others, right? One sentence. Yeah. This song, our song, is about connecting.
We're both from the same ancestors.
We're connected, so why are we so apart? I wonder, guys, we use this opportunity. If you want to do English and Hebrew in the song, what if we did something in the chorus? We had a phrase that was in Hebrew.
There's a thing in Hebrew. It's Derech Eretz Kadma LaTorah, and it means the way of the righteous comes before any rule in the Bible. It's the most important thing.
That's your hook, guys. I'm telling you, this is it right here. Phrase and melody. That's what we need.
Join the revolution because we need you all.
Ooh, I think you're onto something. What do you think, Israel?
Wow, no.
Israel, Dana, look at what she wrote there.
Oh
my mind. Stop the insensitive silence. What does silence rhyme with? Violence. This is a very solid verse. This basically sets up the story. Think about when the chorus comes in, right? What is that message? We want peace. We don't want war. To me, that's right there is the beginning of a chorus. That says it all. We want peace. We don't want war. We've been fighting each other, but broke our own law. They're like a guitar riff. We basically kind of finished the song.
Wow.
So, congratulations. Now I got good news for you too. Her name is Adi. She's got an amazing voice. You got a celebrity singing your song. You guys will sing the chorus with her. This is Logic, the program I use to make music. Let's get the beat for the chorus real quick. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It has a nice build. Give me a thumbs up if you like it.
Yeah.
And I have something to show you, and it rocks. Is everybody ready?
Wow, that was amazing, I think.
There are tears falling out of my eyes.
Can you believe we made that? from nothing, from scratch.
No.
And then we're going to do what's called storyboarding. I want you
Right.
to draw out a picture, and you don't have to be a great artist. So that's great. That's like a good scene right there. And even the angle that he has it gives me a good idea. And then once we get the song done, we can talk about what we're going to film.
If we go to the market, I'll talk with Donna. She can get like a small period of time to allow us to close it off so that we can videotape there.
Oh,
For,
that'd
like,
be nice.
you know.
I would literally go into strangers to sing with us. Hey, who wants to be in a music video? Sing. And you have like the whole city singing your song. You're spreading the message is the idea. I would bring a microphone, and the very first thing we'll do is record vocals before we film. We want. Those are your first two notes, okay? We want. Here we go.
We want peace, we all want war. We've been fighting each other and broke up and wrong. The way of the righteous precedes the Bible. Love and respect are the keys to survival.
The answer, who likes to act?
מי רוצה להיות שחקן ראשי?
We're making out the video behind the scenes. We are on the פתח תקווה market.
יאללה ילדים!
כל הכבוד! You guys are just gonna be walking, like superheroes.
To say thank you, we have a gift for you. We made a portrait of yourself.
Oh my God!
So, to commemorate your brother, we've done something very special to you. Open it.
If a student has a difficult day, they'll be able to come here and listen to music and maybe help them organize their thoughts. And there were many different students who participated in the program. Israel and Ido and Matan and Yarin and Noah and Lai and Ron. You gave them the experience of a life. נתת להם את החוויה של life.
We want peace, freedom, one war. We've been fighting each other and broke up and gone.
Wow. Second week in a row, I got a little misty at the end of the behind the scenes video. It's so beautiful, that corner.
Yeah, I mean that's like real goosebumps. Like, no,
Yeah,
no
I tried to
joke.
train myself to hold it back, so I'm pretty good at it. But they got me though that day. Like I'm pretty good, like because people when they ask me about my brother all the time, or they're like, oh, and somebody I haven't seen, they're like, I'm so sorry, hey, I haven't seen you, or whatever. I've learned to I can talk about it, but then every once in a while, something like that would just kind of break the dam. You guys got me that morning, and I generally don't like to cry before lunch, so I'm pretty upset with you.
That corner, we're using it as a tool, as a therapeutic tool, whereby students who are having difficult mornings, for whatever reason, and they want to use music, listen to a song or two, or whatever the staff decides the time they can be there to listen to music. Which a lot of people, music absolutely helps them get their things in order, to listen to music, relax, compose themselves, and come back to class. That's what it's there for. That's what we're using. The students each class is now putting together, just for a class playlist where they can take the laptop and listen to the songs pre-selected as a way that they like
Mm-hmm.
to help them get their things in order. The David Z Music Corner. That's what it was made for, and that's what it's being used for. And so that's what it will be used for.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Yeah, we talked about, even as we developed the foundation more, about getting into the idea of trying to analyze what kind of music makes each individual person feel a certain way and then create based on that. Because we know, like, look, you know, I always say when I go to the gym, you know, I don't listen to Simon and Garfunkel when I'm lifting weights. That's Rage Against the Machine right there. Terror right there. You know what I mean? When you're driving, you know, you put on some Doobie Brothers, right? Some Tom Petty.
Exactly.
When you're studying or when you're trying to relax, you know, I go to sleep, I'm not listening to Rage Against the Machine. So we know that music can control and manipulate our emotions and our feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. So we're talking about like finding those things, like what does each student respond to? And everybody's different. You know, some people might relax listening, you know, to something really hardcore, you know, hardcore rap, and it might actually make them relax, you know. But if we can track that and figure it out, you can actually then have a very tangible therapeutic way to get someone to calm down. You know, I do it with preschool kids all the time. When they come into the room and they're crying, I'll strum a nice chord and like hold a note out and then lightly, you know, and you can see their reaction change.
Exactly.
But then if I go, oh, 1, 2, 3, let's go, they go crazy. I can literally control, and then I go to sleep, and like that, and they go to sleep, right? So I think the same thing holds true for all ages, you know.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this was a really fantastic conversation, and thanks so much, Zvi, for joining us in our Wednesday Watch series. Yeah, just one thing that you can do that would, I know the students would be honored, is if you can just go to the YouTube and share the video. I mean, it's a pretty simple call to action. The more people that can hear the work that they did, the more people can connect with them, connect with the music. And I completely agree. Like, music is one way that we can change our thoughts. You know, we can change our emotions, and we can. It starts by sharing. So please do share this this video, and we would be much obliged. So
yeah, you'll love it. I listen to it almost every day. I really do. I love the song, and it's very catchy. And I'm trying to learn the chorus, and I'm working on it. Not out loud.
Awesome.
I should do a whole YouTube video on just how to get the schmutz in your voice.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, oh, that's amazing. All right.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. This was great.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, we'll see you guys.
Shalom.
See you.